Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Mark. Mark Shit Creek, and I am running a piece of land that I bought from that I inherited from my grandpa. I started with nothing, and I'm up to something. And we're buying some new land today. Very exciting day on the Shit Creek farm. We expand by 200%. We're gonna be a bigger farm than we ever were, starting just now. We just bought. Oh no, we technically didn't buy it. We're debating what to buy. It's the end of the day, but I kind of want to try and get some planting in, which is going to be a little insane. So we're getting straight to work. No time to think about our neighbor. No time to think about our ex. I want to get straight to work. Out here, we have a big old field. This plot 25 is a big old question mark, right? The plot 25 goes from like over here all the way that direction in a straight line and that direction in a straight line. Let's go check it out. Goes all the way over to here. Wait, what just happened? Ryan disappeared. Now Mark Shit Creek is here. Ugh, it's me, Mark Shit Creek, your worst enemy. Ladies love me, men fear me. Mark Shit Creek. No. Ladies love me, neighbors fear me. Mark Shit Creek. So this is all good tillable land right here, right? This is all good. It's hilly, which is a little bit of a problem, but that's all right. Let's go to the north part, the north section of the land. This is all good, would be good fields. Buy number 40. Over here? You're crazy. What about 51 just for the fun of it? Technically we own Gale's land, but that's just that's a weird thing. How did Mark take the news hearing about Toby Keith? Yo, R.I.P. Toby Keith. Mark was definitely very sad about that. This is a big piece of land. I feel like we get this. Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger. 85,000 big old buckaroos down the drain, but now we have some big farming to do. Big farming. Luke's gonna lurk and work and probably get some but we'll probably pop in and chat occasionally. No worries. Sounds fantastic. Let's go ahead and get to work. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do today. Let's go get the plow and start a new field. I want to plant at least one big old plow in this. One big old field in this new land. And what I'm kind of thinking, honestly, might make the most sense is expanding this field right here. It's about to be so dark, chat. We're gonna be burning the midnight oil here. I just ran right over the thing. Excuse me? How does this work? There you go. Yeah, Toby Keith died to stomach cancer. Apparently. I didn't actually see it. Megan's the one who told me about it, but it's sad. Here's my thought. Since we own it, why don't we just do a big old field like this and make this one big field, you know? That still gives us space through here. To drive, we could put a big field right here or something. The shadow makes it look like a bat. Little did you know, I am actually Batman. I being Mark Shit Creek. I am actually Batman. My name is actually Batmark. All right, so this is going to be our job for a big old part of the day. Let's do it, right? Let's start. Go as straight as we can for a while. Oh, we're burning the midnight oil here. Gotta go left here, shoot. Hit a tree. There's a deer out there in the field. All right, welcome to stream. High octane gameplay right here. Bye, Elisa. Get some sleep. Deer jerky. High octane gameplay. High octane farming. Yo, Evo.
Can't stay for too long, but damn, it's been just a few months in this wonderful place, and by wonderful place I mean Carly's Union. Anyways, remember to play Death's Door Ryan and Luke Snaily6 Snail.
Snaily6, by the way. Wait a second. Did you guys... Evo, thank you so very much for being here for the last 25 months. Your presence is a present. Are you guys bullying Luke into playing Death's Door as well? Is that what's going on? Not bullying? Are you sure? Who would ever bully Luke? I mean, you guys bully me. I think the transitive property there is pretty simple to apply. If he receives 10 subs, he'll play it. BRB. Is that the actual deal, Luke? Luke is lurking. Anything to get you guys off my back. Yeah, but we like Luke. How many subs is he at now? 3 out of 10 new subs, I should say. He was at 2 about 2 seconds ago. Done. Interesting. You guys are bullying, huh? All right, we're going to try and draw a straight line down, at least for part of the way here. And then we will, we need to go a little bit to the right here. Oh, that's too far to the right. Okay. And then we'll have to pick the 181 degrees. There we go. We'll have to pick the bottom of the field here pretty soon. All right, let's go all the way over. I promised that I'd use my sub alert to promote it. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't think I can actually skip. I shouldn't say this out loud. I can't time out sub alerts. I can't skip them. Normally, that kind of self-promo, I'd get rid of real quick, but it's for a good cause. It's for Carly's Union, of course. We've got a cult, and inside of that cult, we have Carly's Union. Jet Creek, Milk Toast, and Markin. Is there a lore reason for the amount of marks? Not really. I think there was a mark before that as well. I think there was a mark before Milk Toast, but I don't remember who it was. I don't remember. I feel like there was definitely a mark before Milk Toast. There's also Marcus Everystar. You can't forget Marcus Everystar. Yeah, I don't know. I will say, like, almost everything that I've ever done, I did steal a little bit of an idea from Dan Giesling, the streamer who I love. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain what it is. But Dan Giesling names his main characters in like most of his Souls games some version of the same name. God, we just barely missed that tree. And it's kind of hilarious because then it allows him to like have a lot of cool lore around, you know, those characters. And it's not stealing. It's just like taking notes on good entertainment. I'm like, ah, interesting. If you do this, all of a sudden there's like some lore there. I think there might be. I'm not here to confirm or deny, but there may or may not be a like expanded universe, a multiverse of Marks. That's all I will say. A multiverse of Marks. Do I even give a shit about these lines being straight anymore? I don't know that I do. Oh my God, did I go too far? It's the Markiverse. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. The Markiverse. That's so funny. Chat, do you guys ever, do you ever text yourself? Do you ever text yourself? My like primary note-taking format when I'm out and I don't have my like notebooks with me is to just text to myself a text with whatever it is that I want to say. And then later I'll go back and be like, oh yeah, I got this message. Oh, I fucked that up right at the last second. It's okay. We can't possibly care about being perfect lines here. I do that too. I forgot where my notes app even is. Texting is quicker. I will say, Megan list a million ways the baby is going to change Megan and I's lives. One of them is we have finally got our shit together and started sharing a notes app. We use Google Keeps now, I think is what it is. Sorry, I was meant to reverse there. Which is one of the Google like family of apps. Mostly just because Megan was already using it and I got confused. We got confused trying to share her notes and it didn't work. So I use Post-it notes. I hear you there. I use Post-it notes. I use notebooks. I write on my hand. I write everything down. But yeah. I just use my note app. But do you share it with anyone else? Because I've used my notes app and shared the like notes with people, but Megan and I decided to use a different thing. Oh my God, what am I doing? I use Google Keep a ton. Do you like it? Mom will text me for things she needs to remember, not only to remind herself, but that way I also remind her. That's really cute. That's cute as hell. I love Google Keep. Oh, hi, Queensley. Almost ran you over. All right, let's go get the stump remover. I save note cards on my wall, too. I have note cards right there. So for tasks that I need to repeat often, but which are hard to remember, or like, so for instance, I have note cards right here, right above my desk, which are about fixing a specific type of alert that breaks pretty often. I have a note about how the way that I like a certain part of the thumbnail process that I automate, so I can use that. My audio sources when I have to reset them relatively constantly. What the fuck happened here? Was I just not looking? That we have to fix. What the hell happened there? That's not allowed. Exclamation forest happened there? It was dark. Hey, gotta burn the midnight oil sometimes. Burn the candle at all three ends, but burn the candle at both ends, you know? I'm up late with a chainsaw. All 3 ends. Never heard that before. I don't know where I first heard that. Up late with a chainsaw sounds like a weird country song. You're so right. Thing is, I'll forget to read my reminders. I can't wait for the future where I can buy an Android who screams them in my ear all day. Oops. Oh, God. Wrong button. Trying to do that. Timber. How does that thing work in real life? It doesn't leave a big fucking hole. This thing, I honestly don't really know. I feel like it would spit up and chew out a whole bunch of dirt. Like, it wouldn't be level, that's for sure. But what do I know? It wouldn't look that nice and flat, I'll tell you that much. We got some trees to remove. Was that a prediction? Hell yeah. What are y'all predicting on? What is Mark 2 first? Oh, good. One of these. Call is X. Is Call is X on there? Is Resort to Day Drinking on there? How about Hit His Vape Until He's Cross-Eyed? Is that on there? Mark cutting down a tree and then chucking it into the distance as it came down made me laugh out loud. Predictions over? I can't actually see what the options are. It's probably like crash my truck or crash into something, fuck up a field. He's just like me, for real, for real. That's all the trees on that end of the field. Let's get some trees right here. Got a couple right here. 3 left. All right. You did get 2 out of the 4, right? Oh my God, Chad. Can I tell you about the most annoying thing in my adult life right now? Megan and I woke up and rotated our and built our whole mornings around a person who was going to come out to our house to give us a quote on something. And to be fair, during the quote giving process, apparently the person said, the day I'm supposed to come give you your quote, just a heads up, the day that I come and give your quote, my wife is very, very pregnant and could go into labor at any time. So, you know, there's a possibility I need to cancel last minute or something. Anyways, we built our whole morning around this quote, and they didn't show up. And we also didn't get a text. I bet they're having a baby, which, you know, is a pretty good freaking excuse, but... adult problems. Good for them, but a text would have been nice. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I hope, you know... it's really, like, kind of, you know, unfortunately very, possibilities are large. And I'm the kind of person who likes to believe if they didn't text, then they're definitely, like, something more important is going on, you know? I'm that kind of person. Like, for sanity reasons more than anything, I'm like an optimist like that, I guess. I'm like, no, I need to believe that, you know, that's not a person who just didn't make it happen. That's a person who had something more important going on, and that's understandable. And that's the world I want to live in, where, like, of course you don't need to be texting a person you're doing a job for on one of the most important days of your life, etc. But a small part of my cynical brain is like, come on, homie. Perfect. That is all of the stumps removed. Get the plowing. We got to fix that one side here in a second. Anticipation of possibly going into labor at any moment would give me so much anxiety. Yeah. You'd better text us when Meg goes into labor. Kappa. I honestly don't know what that's going to be like. I don't know what I'll do in that situation. I mean, I think probably you guys won't get any update at all. Just because that feels a little too personal. I don't know. That's, I mean, I know that sounds a little rude, right? But I'm really starting to wrestle with the question of, like, how much gets shared once this, you know, once we cross this threshold. And I don't know. Oh my God, Anne, incredible. We joined a cult for you? I know, right? When in doubt, share less. I hear you, and I think that's fair. The interesting thing is, like, I sort of work in a profession where, like, share, and, like, this is not entirely true. This is a little bit of a, like, a straw man argument, but I'm gonna set it up anyways, and then we can tear it down. I kind of work in an industry where, like, sharing is sort of my job. I don't think that means it's required. This is the straw man, right? Sharing is sort of my job. Like, if I were to just stream and make videos on YouTube games and never at all include any part of my life in them, I think that would be one way to do things. I don't think I could do that, right? And that's a perfectly straight fucking line. Let's go. Why does it say that? Why does it show that right there? It shows that it's not a straight line, which makes me want to vomit. Whatever. Okay, so here, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's just walk through the options. No part of this is at all. No part of this is at all. I'm not going to be held to this, and I'm not saying any actual opinions. I'm just thinking through it, right? Reasons not to share anything. To share truly nothing. Baby hasn't agreed to have any info about them shared. Totally fair. I really, really vibe with that thought a lot. It's not like Baby was like, yeah, you should absolutely say these things. You know. There's that. Eva says we don't need to be told anything. We just hope everything goes well. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. I really like Hank Reasoning's reasoning for not including his kids in things he posts, which was basically, it started out as I didn't want to share too much of him before he had any say in it, and then it evolved into me not wanting to look at him and ever go, oh, that would make good content. I love that. I love that. Oh, man, this is the other part of it, too, which is that there's some really smart people I admire who have had babies relatively recently or had kids in the last 10 years since I've been following them or whatever, and so they have so many good thoughts on this. In case you missed it, because they did not make it very public at all, Megan and I found out because we're patrons to them on Patreon, or to one of the things that they create. Brennan Lee Mulligan and his wife, Izzy, had a child in the last, like, month. Or they released in the last month that they had a child. They had it a while earlier. Daddy Lee Mulligan, if you will. And they had all kinds of interesting... They made all kinds of interesting decisions around what to or not to say. Shit. Fuck. What to share or not to share. Including, so let's like walk through the list of people I'm like looking to for advice on this or like thinking about on this. Northern Lion, streamer I love, who I consumed a whole bunch of his content specifically around the time when he was having a kid, so that's high on my mind. Hank and John Green, who I love dearly and think they're so thoughtful and like etc. Brendan Lee Mulligan, because I listen to Worlds Beyond Number, and I'm actually not caught up on Worlds Beyond Number, but I heard in their Patreon about it. Was that just a win for number 2? What did I do? Is number 2 mess up a field? I don't know. It depends on your definition of mess up. The line is not straight, and it's not going to be straight for a while. Because if it is, I'd have to fucking mess all that shit up too. So it's probably a win for number 2. It's probably messed up beyond my ability to fix right now. Congrats to fuck. So Brendan Lee Mulligan, for those of you who missed it, what they did, which I think is super interesting, is, and which would also be like not viable for me. They just kept the full pregnancy a secret. The whole process. Once baby was there and Brendan had already been on paternity leave, and everything was done, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, and they didn't like announce it. They just like talked about it on their Patreon a little bit for so you know, like gated content, etc. They were like, oh, we have a child, which is a hell of a way to keep a secret and not talk about it for a while. And now here's an interesting thing: they're not saying the name of their child. They're giving their child basically a name they will be referred to like online, which I thought was super interesting. Not even the baby's name is being shared online, which is really cool or really interesting. Either way, I don't know if I would do that but I admire that stuff. They have basically a baby code name. Yeah. Which I think is cool. There's that. Hank Green with like not sharing a ton of his son Oren's life online, like sharing very little of it overall. I don't know if he's posted pictures. I don't think so. Only like vaguely, at least that I've seen. But shared Oren's name, but you know, like John Green shares a little bit more, like pictures and names and stuff, and like updates from their life a little bit. But they're also older. Yeah. But whereas Northern Lion, like name, baby sometimes appears on stream, like is never the like focus of it. But if baby wanders in while Northern Lion is live, you know, baby can like appear, like at this point it's toddler, but like their toddler can like appear on camera and like has some understanding of what dad does for a job. So anyways, to not be too rambly here, I'm sitting there looking at these different people with whom I like share slight different overlaps in terms of like job. I'm most similar to Northern Lion, which means that like my life is live streamed a little bit. You know, like not my entire life, not every waking moment of my life. I do get to choose about what goes online, to an extent for sure, to a pretty large extent, but you know. Then there's the question of like what we would share on social media if I didn't have you guys to share it with, like just on personal social media, which may be a little bit different. I don't know. I don't even post my kids on Facebook that much anymore. I have an app that I share photos with just my family. Yeah, I don't know. And anyone here follow a couple of goofs on TikTok/IG? They aren't sharing the baby's name or face either. I'm pretty sure I know who that is, actually. Yeah. I'm super on board with you choosing to give us a name that isn't necessarily the real name. I had not considered that at all until I heard about Brennan and Izzy doing that, and I was like, that's kind of lovely. I kind of love that idea. I don't know if we'll do it, but... The other thing that happened is this weekend, Grand Pooh Bear does that too. Does the, like, not sharing their actual name. Here's the thing. I think, honestly, there is probably a good chance that, like, baby, or at least once they're toddler, will appear on camera occasionally. Mostly just because it seems wildly impossible. But it would never be, like, I don't think it would be, like, purposeful content. It's like, if baby gets home and I'm still streaming, I would like to be able to say hi to baby, you know? Really quickly. Like, if baby comes in, I'd like to be able to quickly say hello, you know? Before I'm hopping off stream. And to me, the loss there is this, like, really strict, like, and frankly, like, fear of, like, ritualistically making sure that the frame never includes baby's face in it. To me, that seems like when you put out 700 YouTube videos a year, 700 to 1,000 YouTube videos a year and stream 5 days a week, that seems a little tough. But, yeah, I don't know. Baby Pooh was the baby/child for 4 years, then he got upgraded to Pooh Jr. because he was baby no more. That's funny. Lexi Games shared baby name, but they've stopped sharing their son's face online. I like that. I was going to say, I've definitely seen Lexi's baby on somewhere online. I don't know. Lots to think about. Holy cow. I'm sure it gets easier after this, right? I'm sure this will be the last, like, real parenting thought to have. Like, parenting sort of philosophical thought to wrestle with. Like, there's just the early parenting decision. Do I share, you know, face/name online? And then after that, it's pretty much really easily not anything ever again. You guys hear Hero howling downstairs? Hero! Hero! Parenting gets much easier? Sure. Yes, easy peasy. For sure, for sure. Anyways, I'm probably going to start brainstorming code names. We'll see if we do that, but I gotta see what Megan thinks too. Megan and I have only talked about it a little bit. We talked about it broadly, but we haven't, like, decided anything. Ikulo says, kind of weird that I follow 2 poo-related content creators. Wait until Megan rebrands as Queen Constipation. Then it'll be 3. And it all looked like I have some strange fetish. Hey, no shame. We're not here to kink shame. You can have whatever fetish you want, Ikulos. Hi, mon ami. I'm good. How are you? Gotta get the camera just right so I can see both edges. How we rolling? What are we talking about? We're talking about poop fetish. We're talking about how much to share about littler indigestion's future life. 1. Talking about farming. Yeah. I don't know. What else do you guys want to talk about? We got to do the hard stop on baby talk. I just ranted for like 20 minutes as we did that. So, new topic. Can we talk about Chris, aka Drew Maladies, playing Hollow Knight? And after that raid yesterday, it just gave me the freaking itch. The itch. Oh, I miss Hollow Knight. I would do dirty, terrible things to be able to play that game for the first time again, to be able to see Redacted again for the first time, to listen to the music in the rainy place again for the first... Fetishes, farming, and family. A Mark Shit Creek stream. That's good, Carly. I'm going to use that as the header for Mark Shit Creek's YouTube channel. Shit Creek Farms. Fetishes, farming, and family. He's doing so well already. I know. I need to go back. I want to like watch the VOD. Like I want to watch the whole thing start to finish. I got to go back. I'm excited for him. He pogos like a pro? Oh my god, that took me so long to get to. Took me so long to figure out. But then it's like, if I'm going to go back to Hollow Knight, I probably need to just start devoting about 30 minutes every single day to practicing P5. And that's a little much, right? Like, that's probably right before having a baby. Take a shot. That's probably a little bit too much to be signed up for. Does he heal over 2 health? No, you can't heal over 2 health. Why would you do that? You, Liz, and Dream streaming around the same time is a tragedy for me. I miss so much. I know. It's a tragedy for me. I can't hang out on my friend's stream so much. If one of them streamed at like 10 in the morning, I would be there for 2 straight hours before stream. Probably. I mean, but maybe that's going to be me. Maybe I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll have to start streaming at like 10 in the morning. Someday. When I took my wonderful, brilliant dog out earlier today, he wandered into the woods to pee and got his leash so stuck around a tree that I had to wander in after him to free him. Then he did it again 30 minutes later. Caitlin, can I tell you, our beautiful, very intelligent, high IQ boy, Kingsley, goes out to pee. And he's on leash right now because he ran out into the street after a person the other day to say hello to them. He didn't do anything aggressive. He just wanted to say hi. So now we let him out on a leash, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Because he's, we have to stand at the back door. Like the electric fence, he ran straight through it to go say hi to somebody. So now we have to stand at the back door with a leash in our hands while he goes out and poops. It's not fun for him. It's not fun for us. We're going to try and build a fence so that hopefully we can just let him out once, you know. I don't know if you guys know this, but my life is sort of revolving around the idea of what we're going to do once baby's here. Once baby's here, I'm not going to have the time to do that, so we're going to have to let him out. We're going to build a fence so that he can just go out and pee and roam and poop wherever he wants in the backyard. Anyways, Kingsley, every single day on the leash, every other day on the leash, I let him out. He goes out to poop. He walks directly around a pole that is like holding some porch lights, and then he starts right back towards the house, and he gets stuck, and it's pulling him backwards as he's looking at me, and he looks so helpless, and he's like, guys, my leash, what's going on? I'm like, motherfucker! Do you not understand? Let me find a picture. Do you not get it? Actually, I don't know if I have a picture that isn't kind of doxing, so one second. Let me see if I can find something. I'm texting and driving. Oh my god, I have a funny photo. Okay, hold up. I'm just going to post it in Discord because this is the easiest way to show it. This is not the photo I was just talking about, but the other day, Hero gets to lick our peanut butter jars empty when we get them completely empty. And when he does that, he carries it around for like the next 2 hours in his mouth, trying really, really hard to lick the bottom of it. And this was him when we were eating dinner. He just brought his thing over and sat there. And also Kingsley looking like an absolute dirt face. Eyes closed in the middle of the photo. So there's that. Oh my God, we're about to have a huge fucking farm here. Let me see if I can find the other one. Where is it? I keep thinking a fenced yard is a negotiable in the house I'm hoping to buy later this year. And then I think about taking my dog out to pee in the snow and him just sniffing and sniffing, and I realize that's my only other non-negotiable besides 2 bedrooms, power, and working plumbing. Yeah. You got it. I mean, you don't have to. It's definitely not necessary, but, you know. Why do I have this photo? Oh my God, it's a picture of the foot fetish place. It's a screenshot. I was like, what the fuck is this kind of weird photo? It's a picture of the foot fetish place Megan and I were talking about the other day. Here's a photo. I can't post this one. It's Hero pooping inside of our strawberry patch like a little shit. People were here for the foot fetish thing, right? That doesn't sound weird. Why can't I find this photo? Aw, yeah, I can't post it because it definitely shows way too much of our house, but Kingsley looks so confused when he wraps himself around the pole. I once again yearn for a Kingsley/Hero shirt. Only thing better in texting and driving is texting and driving a piece of heavy farming equipment with your lights off. Dogs are the best. They are. Our dog broke out of his harness yesterday, ran down into the creek behind our neighbor's house, came back covered in mud. Yeah, dogs are the best, for sure, for sure. That's so cute, Bitter Blue. Do you have a photo? Dogs are the best. I visited the Feet Fetish Spa website. I gotta say, it's below par. Did you leave a 1-star rating? I wish I could have a pet. Do you have a lease that says no, Brujo? Or do you have allergies that say no? Or an income that says no? There's a lot of good reasons to not. Landlord? Yeah. Not of him covered in mud, but I do have a different picture. Go for it. You don't have to, but I'd love to see it. Some night farming. I want a cat. I was about to ask if you were a dog or a cat or a iguana or a bird or what kind of person. Cat person? Dogs are too high octane. Yeah. They're too loving. They're too caring. They're too happy to see you every day. They're too excited to hang out with you every day. They're too their whole world revolves around you. They're too finally done working for today. Now I can unmute and lurk as usual. Thanks for pinning my message earlier to Carly. Hi, Freya. Hope work's going okay. Exclamation excuse for Freya. Hi, Tony. Look at this light around my truck. It looks incredible. We got them bright lights. Bright lights. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, Tony says, come take my work away. My bad. How's the, what's going on at work, Tony? Oh my God, do you guys want to hear something embarrassing? So, always? I know, right? So, Tony says I had 4 hours of meetings this morning, just scarfed down some lunch before another meeting at 2. No. Busy day. Are these client meetings or internal stuff? Okay, so something embarrassing. I always talk about, like, you can tell how my mental health is by what game I'm playing in my free time, right? I don't play a ton of games off camera, but I do occasionally. And often, like, if it's like 10 o'clock and I'm done for the day, like last night, I was recording Baldur's Gate 3, and it's like, I've recorded some episodes after streaming, after working on stuff all day. So my brain's like fried. Like I couldn't talk or be entertaining to save my life. So I couldn't like record another episode. It's like 10 o'clock, Meg gets off work soon. A lot of times I'll boot up a game for like 20, 30 minutes, chill out a little bit. Just turn my brain off and play rather than do something, than like make content or whatever. Make content. So this game, I don't know exactly where it falls on the list of games that I play to tell you how my mental health is, but it does tell you how cringe I am. I've been playing so much Fortnite recently. Like, my free time game has been Fortnite for this entire season, which has been like 2 months at this point, 2 or 3 months. And Broski, Tony says they were clients and internal. Got it, mix of the two. Broski has been also obsessed with Fortnite. So it's been nice. We played a lot of Fortnite together. But Broski is currently obsessed with the idea of ranked Fortnite and getting to a certain rank in ranked Fortnite. And the rank that he wants to go for is like, is called Elite. And like many ranking systems, there's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then it's like Elite. And then there's 2 more after that, I think, that are like the top tier. I don't really love playing ranked games. They make me lose my sanity. They are fun. They're very challenging, which I really like. But they have Elite, then Unreal, then Champion, then Unreal. And like Champion and Unreal are really, really difficult. But I played some ranked this season with Broski because he was like, what rank are you? And I was like, I don't know. This was a couple months ago. I was like, I don't know. I haven't done it yet before. And he was like, well, do it. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did it. And I was like, bronze 3. And I was like, wow, okay. So I'm at the very bottom. He was like, you should see what you can get to. He was like, I'm diamond 2. Or I'm diamond 1 or something like that. Or he was like, I'm gold 1. I was like, okay. So I started playing ranked with him occasionally. And then I started playing ranked in my free time. Here's the embarrassing thing. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I completed a months-long task of reaching Elite rank in Fortnite. I am now the 3rd highest rank in the game. It took me so much time, so much effort. I am now an Elite ranked Fortnite gamer. It's official. I am ashamed to admit it, but that's definitely the highest rank I've ever achieved in any game. And of course, it's Fortnite, and this is my life now. I'll take any questions you have. We can do a post-game conference, sort of conference if you'd like to break it down. If you'd like me to break it down for you. Imagine how many 6-year-olds you beat. Yeah, tons. Proud of you? Question mark. That's fair. Proud of you? Question mark is definitely how. Is definitely right. Oh my God, I got a founder's badge for Luke's channel? Wait, let's go. How do you plan to maintain that rank after the baby? Absolutely not. No chance. 0 chance. For real, it takes effort. I mean, it's the dumbest thing to spend your effort on. Why am I elite ranked in fucking Fortnite? The best I ever got in Valorant was like platinum, and I did spend way more hours on that. Well, Fortnite, I think I've just played for so long that I've gotten a little bit better at it. But okay, the field is created. It's time to very quickly try and get this field ready for to get it planted today. So we're rushing here. We need to lime it all. So let's do it. We're gonna need to lime every part of it. I'm gonna go drop this right here. I'm gonna run down. Get that tree out of the way. I need to go grab the lime spreader. Can I afford the better lime spreader? It would maybe be worth it if I could. I don't think I can. Nope. No. It's gonna be way expensive. 45K. Mate, I play ranked league and almost made plat 1. Sorry, plat 1 year. I understand. Do what you love. We all have our guilty pleasures. But I say no guilt necessary. Thank you. I like that you can just toss whole trees to the side in this game. If you have super strength like Mark Shitcreek, you can. Okay, is this fertilizer? Yes, it is. So we need to get lime. And then I'm going to start using workers like crazy. So we're going to have to get some workers on the case here. I'll get liming, and then I'll start a worker planting as well. So unload. That's all that. I was top 300 healer on consoles for a couple seasons of Overwatch. Now I play in low master on PC, but it feels so much harder. Top 300 on console. Holy cow. Imagine you could strap that on. I was gold rank as healer in Overwatch. Ooh, using a worker for this is going to be weird because of the way we started this, the way we lined up this field. Shit. Ikelos, how many hours do you think you've put in? That's probably the rudest question to ask a person, right? How many hours do you think you've put into a game? Probably not very nice. Thank you for the follow, Play with Andrew. Probably not nice to ask a person, hey, how many hours do you think you put into that video game that took up so much of your life? In what game? Overwatch? Yeah. How many are we talking here? What if I was like, yeah, we're having a baby in 2024. My goals for this year are to hit Unreal and Fortnite, to hit 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. What if my goals were just not at all related to, not at all realistic to the year we're about to have? Oh, shit. This fertilizer sprayer is this sprayer is getting is fucking terrible. I'm getting out of here. It was so good for small fields, and I'm getting rid of it the second I can. Because it is, I have to reload it 2 times per link. This is going to take me forever. I'm afraid to look up my League of Legends score. What crops are we planting here? I'm kind of thinking, I think I have to do wheat because I think that's the right timeline. It's a wheat month for planting. So I think this will be wheat, just like the other stuff. But that's okay because we need wheat for chickens. And as you know, I'm going to have way too many chickens because that's my life. Oh my god, it's gonna be fucking morning by the time I get done with this. I don't know, I had like 4 accounts at a time. Yeah. That's my problem with Fortnite too. They had different accounts. Around 800 hours? No way, that's not that much. I mean, you've been playing Overwatch since what year? Okay, that's all of that. Let's go ahead and, is this fertilizer? Yes. Oh, I figured you would be like 5,000. $1,200 hours in Animal Crossing New Horizons. All I do in the game is vibe. 800 doesn't feel bad. Not at all. Oh, we're making mistakes. Couldn't play for a couple years. Yeah. Mink, I gotta say, your post in the Discord the other day made me so proud of you. I know that's parasocial of me, but that was just a really lovely post. 1,500 in EU4. 5,000 in Minecraft. Jesus shit. I think my most is like Factorio outside of Fortnite, but Fortnite's, no, it's probably Valorant, but Fortnite's way too much. Or Tarkov. I played the shit out of that game back in the day. Oh, God. Oops. My most is definitely Overwatch. It was up to 1,500. Played it since launch. Wow. Got a friend that has Power World and already clocked 240 hours in the game. That's nothing. I got 7. I got 7 in Power World. Oh, shit. I fucked this up. That's crazy. 240 hours in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Jesus Christ. I haven't worked that much the last 2 weeks. I ended up with 350 for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god. I'm at 145. No, I'm at 145 on my main save. I'm at probably 10 with Megan. So, which is not much, but Megan and I decided we were taking next week's the 15th to celebrate Valentine's Day together, and we're going to I'm kind of hoping I can convince her to play some Baldur's Gate 3 together as part of the day. We're also going to go out to dinner and stuff, but you know, like other stuff, but like 200 in Palea. That's my current hyperfixation. Hi, Elia. How's it going? I'm not usually awake at this time. Hi. How are you? Oops, I was hitting the brake there. That's the wrong pedal, right? It's the one on the right. Okay, now here's the question. That point right there, let's go ahead and switch. And see if we can't get the other tractor to do the planting. Aaliyah. I'm probably going to get that wrong. Aaliyah, just remind me, okay? Oh, it's also because I played Baldur's Gate 3 in early access. Got it. It's crazy. I didn't hear anything about Baldur's Gate 3 until it was out. Like, I didn't know about early access. I didn't know anything about it. But I have so many friends who played it in early access. But I wasn't into D&D back then. Got 300 in American Truck Simulator, 50 in European Truck Simulator 2, 80 in FS22. So this has decent. We need to get seeds in here. I should have seeds over here. I was on the Larian train from already playing Divinity Original Sin. Isn't that the best feeling? I've got Baldur's Gate 3 like getting to close to the point where it's under wraps, and I have Divinity Original Sin 2 still to play, still to experience. That's a good fucking feeling. Hi, Jeff. Speaking of, that's a good fucking feeling. I can't wait. Need more of this? This thing holds a lot more. Full on fertilizer, not so full on seed. Okay, we'll try this for now. Oops. Speaking of, what did I do? We were just talking about Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know that I need the fertilizer part on of this, but I don't know that I could turn it off. Now, hold up. Can I turn it off? I can unload the fertilizer. Let's do a little experiment here. So the field is already fertilized technically because aha, so this is reaching 2 levels of fertilization, which is fantastic news. Okay. Let's hire a worker. Jeff, this is you. You're doing some work for me in there now. Go ahead and get things planted. I'll get the truck out of your way. And I'll keep going with this. We got to start using workers as much as we can. I just spilled a lot of lime. To make our progress faster. My highest is still the couple thousands of hours I have for playing The Sims 4 so much as a teenager. How much is Mark paying these workers? I pay them a fair wage, trust me. They get mushrooms as much as they'd like. No, it does auto dock it from my pay, so Like you'll see a number go down at the end of the hour from how much I paid for workers. The thing I need to be careful of is I think it's possible they're going to run over the other crops at the other end, which would be dumb because there's no reason to do that, but... I guess I could set him up going the other way, like sideways, but... Let's see if he knows to stop. I would not hesitate to drive over the crops. If you were a worker, fear not. Actually, I think he stopped. Mostly, I just don't need to, like, waste the seed and the fertilizer twice. But... eventually, I'll take over from the worker once I get done with this liming, but... Shit! Every time. I will say, the other thing Mark's thinking about, and if you were here for last stream, Mark got a letter in the mail from Gail, and it used a lot of curse words that I can't repeat here on this website. So Mark is sitting here, you know, it's a late night, trying not to think about Crystal. Mark's sitting here coming up with some choice words. Mark is reflecting back on middle school and all of the words he learned there, and thinking which one of those he wants to use in a return letter to his neighbor. I've got a mailbox now. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. Oh, I missed the smallest fucking spot there. God damn it. Wait, Carly, since we're on the same TikTok, did you see the TikTok the other day? I laughed because it hurts. Did you see the TikTok the other day, which was a stitch of the original person was like something like I wish I was around in 2002, and then it was like some nostalgic music, and it was like music from the era. It's like, I wish I was around for this in 2002. And then it was a stitch replying to that person. Explaining what it was like in 2002. And it was just like... And the video itself was... was talking about how many more slurs got used back then. They were like, these slurs got used constantly. Like... all of the time. That was the whole video. It was kind of about like the danger of nostalgia, but then the comments. So first off, that made me laugh and also be like, yeah, fucking, it was terrible. It was like, it was the worst. And also, but then all the comments were like, nostalgia's a hell of a drug. And it was comments like drunk texting on like my Envy phone, you know, just different like nostalgic things. It was killing me. Hi Buster, how has cards and farming been so far? Hope everyone's having a good stream. It's been good so far. How are you today? Yeah, cards were good. No pinks today. The pinkless streak continues. I've seen TikToks romanticizing being a teenager in the 20 teens. And it's not that great. Yeah. I miss keyboards on phones, bro. Do you? Or do you miss who you were when there were keyboards on phones? You miss your lack of responsibilities when there were keyboards on phones. I had a BlackBerry up until 2 years ago. Okay, so you might actually miss it. What Ryan said, but non-ironically? Yeah, no. Yeah. I think back on some of the things from like the early 2000s and my young adult life. And I'm like, that I think I actually miss. Like, I think so. But then I also am like, those were kind of terrible times for me. They were overall bad, and they weren't great for lots of other people too. And I think nostalgia is a drug. I have crazy double wide thumbs, so it was hard. Oh my god, new Brujo Lord just dropped. Wake up, babe. I'm so much happier now than I was in my teens. Fucking same. Oh, every time I forget that this runs out in 2 seconds. This is the most frustrating I've ever had to apply lime. I'd pay an obscene amount of money to use a sidekick today, to get a sidekick today. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to run it out. We're going to run it out. We're going to go in a circle. We're going to hit this little spot we missed right here. I don't wish I was a kid again. Yeah. Same. I mean, do I wish I could experience like Pokemon releasing for the first time again? Yes. Do I wish I could remember hearing the music that I now connect with for the first time again? Yes. Do I want all of the parts of the context of my life that came with those times? No. Or the teenager brain emotions, living in like social life? No. No. No, I do not. Do I wish some of the people who were around then were still around? Absolutely. But the full overall, like, but that's the nature of nostalgia and memory, right? Like, tank is empty. Interesting. Is you can be selective about it. Wish I could remember more of my childhood. Shit, we are out of... Oh my god, late night run to the store for seeds. Try not to hit anything in the dark? What do you guys think? Am I gonna hit something in the dark? Let's go full immersion mode. I think the best me will be elderly. I love that. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Will the best me be elderly? I hope so, kind of. Is there an album or a movie you'd like to experience for the first time? Funeral by Arcade Fire is the first thing that comes to mind. But also Narrow Stairs by Death Cab for Cutie. That was the first album that, like, that one is the album that, like, introduced me to what I love in music now. Like, the genres, like, all of it. Old people are pretty grumpy. Yeah, some of them really are. What was the second album? Narrow Stairs by Death Cab for Cutie. Would be a good one. Gonna buy a seed because you can never have too much of it. Everything's strapped down. Look at that rearview mirror. American Idiot for me. Interesting. What year did American Idiot come out, by the way? Make sure you pick up some Red Bull at the store so you can farm the rest of the night. Oh, I don't need any Red Bull. Vodka and milk. (2002) for American Idiot. Oh my God, this does. Oh shit, I just ran straight through that. This does remind me. I'm gonna find the TikTok and send it to the Discord. I can't play it. This does remind me. I saw the most incredible TikTok yesterday. Speaking of nostalgia, it was a video of a live concert and a song. I'm gonna save it and post it in Discord right now. The audio and video quality of the song is really bad. But speaking of nostalgia, this is a complicating, or like a, you know, speaking of the danger of nostalgia. Oh my God, Bitter Blue, I just saw your dog and cat. So cute. There's this video of a band playing a live show, and their song... Sorry, let me get it posted real quick. Which includes these lyrics. I just posted it, and you can go listen to it yourself. I sold my childhood Wii for $30. AA batteries. I'm too young for nostalgia. Miss watching Dragon Ball Z. Playing all the Zeldas. Miss spamming Kirby's down B. I'm too young for nostalgia. Anyways, it's funny because like most of those things really don't even relate to me. Like I didn't play all the Zeldas. I definitely didn't play Super Smash Bros. I didn't have a childhood Wii. I had a childhood Game Boy. But I was like, I fucking vibe with this. I vibe with this a lot. Are you winning? We're farming. We're always winning when you're farming, you know? What's not to love? Out here, farming. Oh, are you winning, son? How was your WAOK? Okay. Get it going. Get Jeff hired back. You know what I'm gonna what's the thing you wish you could what's the album or movie you wish you could watch again, Tub? Is the farm wheelchair accessible? I need a new job. No, but we can work on that. I love that. By the time you get out here, it will be. I know you got to come from Florida, so. Let's see. Owen says, what's the card game you play at the start of stream? Those are collectible cards that we designed ourselves. AKA Luke designed the website. The artist designed the cards and the frames. All I did was serve as inspiration. Or mostly paid. You can find them by going to !cards, indigestioncards.com. We got a huge ass field just about to be paid. Or just about to be planted. Was never an album listener until last year. Oh my God. Album listening above all else. If you're not listening to albums as albums, you're missing out. Brujo, as a recent convert, can you tell the masses about it? Someone say Luke. Hi, Luke. Oh my God, are we out of lime too? Fuck. We can drop the seeds over here. I had a childhood friend whose dad's name was Jeff. They were a farming family. Jeff always wore cut-off jean shorts and flip-flops, and by the end of summer, he would always have flip-flop tan lines. That's funny. And when we were little, he would say, He would say what? He would say his flip-flop tan lines were telling him which way to go? Like because they were arrows pointing forward? Wait, that's funny. That's actually really... Oh, God. That's actually really clever. That's really... Honestly, kid sounds incredible. That was really clever. I saw my childhood Wii. $30. Oh, fuck. Get in there. I always thought it was so funny. It sounds hilarious. It was the Tunic soundtrack that converted me, and then I went back to listen to the albums of a lot of artists that I like. It's fucking dark as shit out here. Dark as pitch. For most of my life, the music I listened to was on the radio. It wasn't until I had Spotify that it occurred to me that to listen to albums, it's quite rad. I will say, the advent... this isn't exactly true. You know the first album I probably listened to as a whole album? What's the Backstreet Boys album that they gave out in McDonald's? Or were those singles? In McDonald's, like, Happy Meals. Remember that? I've never seen night farming before. Can you actually see? Because it's dark as shit out here. Remember Hit Clips? Oh my god, do I remember Hit Clips. Was Millennium the Backstreet Boys album? I didn't expect you guys to actually know the album. You actually know the album? I couldn't name a Backstreet Boys album or an NSYNC album either way right now. You put a gun to my head, I could not even tell you a Backstreet Boys album or an NSYNC album before you guys just typed two of them. All right, chat. Name an artist, and I'll see if I can name an album from them. This is going to be embarrassing for me. I can just tell. It has to be an artist I would have heard of before. Let's start really easy. Creed? No idea. NSYNC? No idea. Shit. I know the cover of that one Creed album, though. I know the cover of it. Gorillaz? It's not Feel Good Inc., is it? Wait. What's the one that I listened to? Wait. Oh, what's the new Gorillaz album? Newish. It's like Something Island. Okay, I have bad news. This game is terrible. I can't do it. Cracker Island. There you go. That would be my name. Or the one I could name. I have bad news. We have to abort this game immediately because I'm going to fail at literally everything. Fall Out Boy, I know a couple. Panic at the Disco? Is one called Green Hell, or am I crazy? Is 9 in the Afternoon from Green Hell, or what's that called? Feel Good Inc. is from Demon Days, so I would have guessed Feel Good Inc. is the name of the album, which is bad. That says artist Ryan, self-titled. I love that, Beck. They Might Be Giants? I don't know They Might Be Giants, unfortunately. From Pretty Odd. God damn it. I should have known that one. Can you name a Thin Lizzy album? I don't know who Thin Lizzy is. Pexy with a gifted sub to Streamlabs. Legend. Legend, Pexy. Thank you. The hell was that? Wargs? Was there wolves? Were there wolves? Was that wolves? Oh, just so you can do that stuff. Oops. I understand now. Farming stream turns into Valheim. Are you into soccer/football? Not really. Fuck. Hey, chat, how do you not be tired at 2 p.m.? Oh, have you had a meal? You did. You got lunch. Have you tried coffee? I'm a big fan. Spite. Spite is a fantastic answer. The boys are back in town is Thin Lizzy. I knew that. For sure. I knew the song. I didn't know that that's the artist. All right, sweet. All done. I was just thinking a nap would slap so hard right now. Take a nap, Meg. Electrolytes. Blood of your enemies. All right, that is a field basically planted. You're still going, but you're one line from being done, which means that it all needs rolled, but we can do that tomorrow. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go clean up. I'm not holding up well either. Been awake for 20 hours? No. On the topic of sleep, how do I convince a 5-year-old that yes, he in fact does sleep at night and doesn't just keep his eyes open like he thinks he does? This is gonna sound weird. Take a video of him sleeping. Incontrovertible proof. Set an alarm for like midnight. This is so, oh my God. Parenting sounds terrible. Set an alarm for like midnight. I don't think logic works on a child. I don't know. You asked. Do you want to try? If logic won't work, let's try illogic. Let's say that you talk to that you get a notification on your phone every time he falls asleep. Say no, I got a notification. See, it shows, and just take a screenshot of a weird health app, of like maybe a sleep app or something, and be like, look, you slept from this time to this time last night. Santa tells you. That's lovely. You wouldn't believe me? The other thing I would say is write that down because it's going to be hilarious to tell him when he's 12. Be like, oh yeah, you know so much, kid? Well, when you were 5, we spent months convincing you that you were actually asleep at night and not just opening your eyes until the morning. Or closing your eyes until the morning or something. Kids just be saying stuff. I love it. I love it. Let's call it a night. In the morning, I'm writing a letter to Gail, and I'm using my most creative language. Lean into it. I love that idea. All right, it's morning time. So, first things first, before I even feed my dogs, before I even get myself some coffee, I'm going to the mailbox, and I'm putting in the mail the very strongly worded letter that I wrote to Gail about how it talks about her breath. Listen, I'm not a good person. It talks about her breath. It talks about her teeth. It talks about her weight. It talks about Gail's mother. And it includes some threats. And it also includes one particularly section that I'm really proud of that involves telling her and also where she can find me if she wants to talk about it. So that's that. All right, another day on the farm. Feed Queensley. Got to take care of the mushrooms. Legally speaking, this is a bet, of course. Are Mark and Gail freaking each other yet? We're absolutely not freaking each other. You hear what I just said? Beeb scared me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Todd. My bad. Every time you say that name, I think about Baldur's Gate 3. My neighbor is Gail from Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even know if Meg has seen... Meg, have you seen... I don't know that. Never mind. Queensley, why are you running like that? What the fuck? Someone clip that, please. Someone clip that, please. Yo, she was scooting. She was scooting. She was hungry this morning. Oh my god. That was incredible. Take her to the vet, for real, for real. Dad, I have a question. What do you order from McAllister's? What's the go-to McAllister's order? Hi, Sven. Good morning. I don't? Well, that's fair. McAllister's is in Kevin. People know McAllister's, right? Is that a Midwest thing? What is that? Kevin McAllister? People know McAllister's, right? McAllister, I hardly know her. Never heard of it? We have him down here, but I've never had it. Either the... Okay, Jeff knows. Thank you, my Midwestern savior. Thank you, Jeff. Either the Southwest Turkey Melt or Chipotle Chicken Sandwich. Chipotle Chicken Sandwich sounds great. All right, that's probably what I'll do. Thanks, Jeff. I don't know this place, WTF. It's the place we always went after church on Sundays. I mean, very honestly. So, that's most of my memory of it. It's like a sit-down, like, it's kind of like a Panera. I would say it rivals Panera. They have them in Tennessee. That makes sense because they are really proud of their sweet tea at McAllister's. That makes sense. I would say Panera is the closest thing. How's the shroom business going? Business is a booming, Snuffles. Business is a booming. Hey, speaking of the devil, speaking of business, it is the month of November, right? And we have both eggs and eggs and cotton, aka lamb cotton, aka wool. That's not the right month. This is the right month. 4,200. Oh my God, we're selling eggs today. We're selling eggs today, and we're gonna be rich. Move this out of the way so we've got more room for spawning. You guys need some water? No. We'll check on the other chickens here in a second after we fill up the rest of this thing. Queensley, watch out. Oh, God. I missed it. I've heard Panera referred to as expensive hospital food, but I like it. I mean, Panera will put you in the hospital. You guys have heard of Panera's lemonade, right? Was that McAllister's or Panera? That was Panera's lemonade, right? that was like responsible for the death of a person. I don't know that that was ever necessarily confirmed, but what was it called? Like lightning lemonade or something? That was Panera? Yeah. Lightning, something weird. Caffeinated lemonade. Charged lemonade. Lightning lemonade. Uh-oh. These chickens don't have any food. Shit. It's called Get a Fucking Heart Attack, brother. Brother. I spent $17 on my Panera meal last week, so that tracks, but it was good. You can't shit talk Panera in front of me. I really like Panera. Panera's great. Panera's mac and cheese is so good, I'm not afraid to say it. Hey, listen. Guys, this is a safe space. You don't have to be afraid to say that you like Panera. You don't have to be afraid to say it. This is a Midwestern safe space. If you like bread, you're welcome here. You could say you like Panera. I like Panera. Also a thing, the two options post-church were, growing up, were Panera or McAllister's. This is the weirdest, worst chicken farm of all time. It only holds 1,000 grain. All right, all the animals are taken care of. It's time to go roll. We're going to try and use some workers to do some stuff today. So let's go roll. And then we'll go sell eggs once we get them set up. And then we should probably herbicide that new stuff too, I think. Where's our roller at? Is that it over there? Can't tell. I only ever go to Panera if I have a gift card. Their sandwiches are mid at best. What do you prefer? Also, they have great cookies. What do you prefer over Panera, Jeff? Anyone here had Culver's? Imrizia. We are Culver's converts in this town, in this stream. The Midwesterner. Oh God, I'm driving the wrong way. Shit. The Midwesterners in this stream love Culver's. And if they don't, they get banned. This is a safe space. Remember what? How Midwest are we here? Just like Ranch Midwest or Lutefisk Midwest? What is Lutefisk? Ranch as in like dressing? What's Lutefisk? My only deleted message ever was saying Sonic is better than Culver's. Yep. Ouch. I just hit that really hard. Is this going to work? Shit, I should have done this yesterday, shouldn't I have? Shit. I didn't think about this. Am I a dummy? Don't answer that, chat. I'm a dummy. Lutefisk is also a dressing, or what? Light-cured whitefish brought to the upper Midwest by Scandinavian immigrants. Got it. Fast food is way too expensive for what it is now, TBH. Watch out, we're starting to sound old. All right, we're going to sell eggs. I fucked up with the rolling, but that's all right. Chat, what do you guys think? How much money are we making on this egg? Oh, whoa. Let's do a prediction real quick. Somebody down to do a prediction? I'll run it even. Once I get this this thing, that way Carly can bet. Once I get all these eggs lined up in here, We can do a prediction on how much money we make off of it. My truck is starting to look a little worse for wear. I have no context, $30. I'll tell you this much for free. It's more than $30. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we got a full one there. Full one here. I'm doing my math real quick on it, too. Two full ones, full one. Half full, quarter full. Quarter full. And quarter full. I mean, it's an eighth full, but, you know, for this purposes, it doesn't matter. So let's do some math real quick. Let's do a three-way prediction. How much do we make off eggs? Less than 6,000? Nope. Less than 10,000? $10,001 to 15,000 or over 15,001. I love Mark just slinging eggs between trucks. Yeah, they're unbreakable. Hi, RJ. How you doing? All right, prediction chance. If you'd like to bet, I'm running it so that Carly can bet too, and I'll drive these to the store real quick, and we'll see how much these lovely chickens have made us today. It's the most. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's the most. This is the amount of eggs we got right there. Oh Lord. Don't look at that. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Don't look. It's the most fruitful time of year for eggs. That's all I'll tell you. Gail, fuck off. Fuck off, Gail. She's got a letter at home waiting for me. Oh, Christ. Where's the road? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. No. We made it. Not even any worse for wear. Oh, I felt really emotionally fucked up by that. I felt like I was in an actual car wreck. That really hurt. That hurt my heart. I have no idea what to pick for this bet, but I'm assuming I'm going to lose some shats. As soon as the prediction's done, I'll do it. What are we looking at here? 40% chose the middle option, 26% chose the less one, and 34% chose the big one. I'm going to tell you what I would have bet. I would have bet on number 3. Let's go see how much we make. Really quickly, I need to make sure we're selling them at the right one, which is the farm shop. All right, cool. If you bet 3, take a big old confidence boost. That's what I would have bet as well. I'm pretty sure the math checks out to like 22K or something like that. I don't even think it's going to be particularly close. But it'll tell us in the upper right. As soon as they're all gone. 24K. There you go. I went all in, so let's go. What'd you just make? Eggs are a moneymaker, dude. I love eggs in this game. They're so good. I tried to make the bet fair. I picked too low of a number at the start. Is it showing who won? Where's the thing at? Who won chat? Buster won a bunch. Bob and Goblin, Meg, Luke, Carly, Geo. We lost a bunch. Aaliyah lost some. Shadowlink lost some. Whew. All right. Let's go chickens. They're so good. Shout out to the 3Bs. Bluebies, pinkies, and 3Bs. That's funny. I like that. Oh, God. I should have bet more. Same, but I was nervous. Exclamation T Creek in the chat, by the way. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. I wish this game had BeamNG physics when you ran into stuff at 70 miles an hour. Meg, do you let Ryan drive in real life? I'm the safer driver between us in real life. Truly. Safer driver. All right, so what are we up to today? Well, we need a herbicide, I think, and then we need to... and then we're basically waiting. We can make a new field if we want. We need to... let's see here. Oh, hi, Queensley. This needs herbicided. And then tech used stuff to see if we need to do anything else. Is that the big roller? That's a bale wrapper. Interesting. I don't know if that bale wrapper would work for me. And a couple telehandlers. Okay, so I think otherwise it's basically try and build another field here, maybe. Are we at the point where we could do pig? Oh, that's what we'll plant. We'll plant something so that we can start working towards pigs. What do pigs eat in this game again? I can't wait to get cows. Cows is gonna be like the most exciting thing. Pigs eat like all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Maybe we'll plant like corn. They eat soybeans too. Meg says, to be honest, oh, sorry. To be clear, I'm also a safe driver. I've never gotten a ticket, and I have, but I drive safer these days, I promise. Sometimes he annoys me for driving too safe. He doesn't always pay attention to where he is. He almost always misses the exit for his mom's house. I didn't come here to get lambasted. I come here to be praised beyond my... Frankly, I come to stream to be praised, frankly, beyond what I deserve. I didn't come here to be talked about accurately. Excuse me? VH, I can't trust a man who says he's a good driver, but I will trust his partner. All right, turds. Whatever you say. Whatever you think. You're on the wrong place if you're looking for praise, apparently. Let's go ahead and go get the oh, we could get a no. We have a herbicide sprayer already. Never mind. I started by saying you're a good and safe driver. Well, sure, but my brain ignores the compliment and goes straight to the other thing. Pigs eat your enemies if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna get pigs so that I can make fun of Gail when she shows up someday. My favorite driving motto, a good driver sometimes misses their exit, a bad driver never misses an exit. I love that. I'm a great fucking driver. And that's the truth. And the louder I say it, the more true it is, right? That's how truth works. There's no way Mark isn't attracted to Gail. Believe it, sister. Believe it. Play with Andrew got a sub. Let's go. Shout out to Meg for the gifted sub. He's also been very nice in driving more because I'm pregnant and tired. That's true. We generally, Megan, you gonna tell him that Megan generally has always been like, we drive about half and half because Megan says, as a kid, I always thought, when I grow up and have a husband, there's no way I'm letting my husband drive my car. It's my car. I deserve to drive it. And now she's like, I'm tired. Can you drive? And I'm like, I got you. Bye, Brujo. Thanks for being here. All right, who is this? This is, oh my God. Look at this facial hair. This is Buster's. Buster, good work. Keep after it. All right, we need to start saving up for a better combine too. That's the other thing. Better harvester. Oh my God, they're expensive. Get this top liner for 129 plus a header for 30 that does 6 meters. 6 meters wide, which is not great. This does 5 meters. That's worse. But they get so expensive so quickly. Holy shit. This does 6.7, but I think it's slow as hell too. No, it's actually not bad. Wonder if this combine works well. $228 horsepower, 4,500 liters. Whereas this one is 8,500 liters. That's why. I think we're probably saving up for this one. 160,000 to get this combine. We got to get saved up for that. And then we got to figure out what plant next. Currently in November. Next plant would probably be like oat or corn in the spring. Mark needs another mushroom shed. They're literally so broken, I can't do it. They're like, it would be cheating. We'll get there. We'll get there ourselves. Plenty of time. Okay, I can't help but notice, Busters, that you kind of missed a little bit on the end there. You're doing a great job, but you did kind of miss it a little bit over there. Let's make sure we don't have any more herbicide. If we do, we should probably take some over there. We do. Let's take it over. And then I think today it probably means maybe start working on another field, but only while we have the time to work on it. Eventually we can buy a stone picker. All right. All right, Busters, I'm taking over for you. Can I refill, please? Ugh. Perfect. Let's see here. We can line this up. Oh, apparently we just never planted this section? Who was driving? Was that Jeff planting last night? Jeff. The fuck? Just never planted that section of the field. This is great. If I hire you guys as workers, I can yell at you guys when it's not done right. Sorry. Sorry. That was such a gentle sorry. Sorry. Fell asleep at the wheel? It was late. You're right. And you weren't getting paid more than minimum wage. And minimum wage in this county, in this state, about $4 an hour. But you get paid with tips too. I mean, technically you can earn tips. Nobody tips, but you could. We have you doing $4 an hour plus tips. No one ever tips, but you know. Child voted in 420. Thank you for the follow. 420. Jeff, you get paid? I was just given the option to say no to dying in the truck with Mark. And you're thankful for that, right, Caitlin? Be a real shame if you weren't thankful for it. I have to find somebody else to do all the work for us. I'm picturing someone walking all the way out to the field to give Jeff a quarter. Here. Flick a quarter into the air. I think legally you have to pay out the difference between that and federal minimum wage. I think that's horseshit. And that's my legal defense. Theoretically, what is the biggest attachment my 390-pound wheelchair could pull? I believe in it. She's got grit. How much horsepower? Is your wheelchair 390 pounds? How much horsepower do you think your wheelchair has? Is that a number that is possible to know or come up with? Because now I'm just curious. I'm going to go run some errands. Bye, chat. Bye. I believe in her. Does your wheelchair have a name? Don't work too hard, Megan. No idea. I just believe in it. Okay, we're going to have another field out here, and it's probably going to end up being something like corn or something. Maybe something else, but it's going to go probably like here. Oh, no. We'll go down to the other thing. I'm an engineer. Let me see if there are any reasonable equations for horsepower. Caitlin's like, I can figure this out. Okay, so there are a lot of trees in the way right here, so that's a bummer. So it might have to be like this. Look left. I named my wheelchair when I got her, but I can't remember. So I'm open to name suggestions. She could have a farm name. I love that. Carly, you could definitely pull. I think of the lowest horsepower tool I own, or like I own or have access to. Owned items. This thing is technically it doesn't even have a horsepower requirement, so it does have a PTO shaft on it though. This mower is 15 horsepower. You could mow for us. Here's the other thing, Carly. I don't want to what's the word? This is not the right word. I don't want to like pinhole you or like put you into one line of work only. I think Meg was thinking about suing us for not paying our workers enough. So if you wanted to be our lawyer, that would be helpful too. But it's up to you. I'll mow. Mowing sounds good. Okay. Let's do a little field creation. We're just going to like mark it out right now. We'll do it. We'll do the rest of the work later. I don't want to sit here and make another field while nothing is happening on the farm. Mowing can be kind of relaxing, to be fair. It can. I'll be the lawyer who mows as a side hustle. Yeah, we missed a small spot there. I will pet every chicken, and I will be taking Queensley when you're not looking. Frankly, we need someone looking out for the animals on this farm. Because it's not me. I think we go to, like, here, maybe. I go further up? I think it'll be a huge field if I don't. Go a little bit further up. How about, like, there? That's almost even with this. What's the most relaxing chore, chat? Caitlin says, how fast can the wheelchair go with you in it, just like on a flat path? Just under 5 miles an hour. Caitlin's doing the math over there. Caitlin, what kind of engineer are you? Sorry, you're doing math. I shouldn't interrupt you. I like folding warm towels, so laundry is probably my most relaxing. I love dishes. Laundry's not bad either. Oh, shit. How does that work? I'm going a very straight line. That's bullshit. Whatever. We're just marking it out. It's fine. Whatever. I hate dishes? That's so funny to me. What do you hate about dishes? Is it the, like, futility of them that they, like, always get dirty again so quick? Because that's understandable. All chores are stressful. Did you see the person who made their Apple Vision Pro work so that you can mop and and they like gamified their Apple Vision Pro so that you can pick up coins while like mopping or sweeping? These lines are not straight, but it's fine. Just because of the way the field thing works, not because of the way I'm driving. I hate dishes because wet food grosses me out. Interesting. I grew up in a house of 6 kids. Every meal created a mountain of dishes. Oh. I'm not really grossed out by other people's leftover food. I feel like that's totally understandable. It's not really a thing I ever think about, though. You know? I think we're honestly getting kind of good at this. Good experienced. I have to have rubber cleaning gloves while doing them, or I cannot. That's so interesting. I have never understood why people did that. And it's the food is disgusting, not like to protect your hands or anything. Interesting. Carly, you've got around 1.6 horsepower, most likely. Google claims is in a reasonable range. Caitlin, well done. First off, take VIP for the rest of the day for voluntarily doing math. Carly's got 1.6 horsepower, which is not really enough to run the mower, but I think your wheelchair is also powered a little bit on both belief and dreams, and I think that makes up for the extra. Adding this to my Tinder bio. Good stuff. All right. I think I will leave that right there, and we'll come back out to the field next time. For now, I'm gonna call it a day. We're gonna go to sleep. I hope Gail likes her letter. Ugh. If Mark can lift a tree, I can mow a field. Hey, on this farm, we've got vodka and milk that'll do you just fine. My roommates didn't let things sit until other people, me, did them. I wouldn't hate those things so much, but because things will sit for days, I get really annoyed. I also often have to push their trash down and take it out, even to get the drawer open to throw whatever I have away. Then they like to talk trash the few times they actually do those things. Yikes. I hate washing dishes because it dries out my already dry hands. Gloves are uncomfy / bad sensory-wise. Luke, are there any other, like, sensory, like, issue thing, or anyone in chat? Are there any, like, sensory issue things that, I don't know enough, like, examples of that. When I think sensory issues, I really don't know what to picture. Boblin Goblin says, I own my own home and have a roommate, but she's pretty good about stuff. The worst part is we both have ADHD, so yeah. Misophonia, for sure. That one I'm aware of. Wildly specific about my socks. When I find ones that don't bug me, I buy 20 pair. I'm a mechanical engineer, Caitlin says. I design big structures like clean tents and access platforms for telescopes at NASA. Usually my stuff isn't supposed to move, though, so HP calculations are questionable at best for me. I hate touching microfiber cloths. If it's wet / cold, then no thank you. That's icky. Hypersensitive to noise. If I bite down on something that's not what I expected, I cannot eat the thing, like a rubbery vein in chicken. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to question it. But I don't think it's anything big. I wash my hands a lot. Queensley runs in slow motion. It's so cute. Like, I will be laying in bed at night, and my hands just won't feel as clean as I would like them, and so I will get up out of bed, wash them, and then go back to bed. But that's the, like, I would say that's the only real thing probably like this that I really have. But I do wash them a lot. I think it's also kind of why I like washing dishes, because my hands also feel really clean after I'm, like, in part of the process, like, warm water running over them, like, the soap, that all makes me feel really good. Talking about some sensations we don't like? Yeah, like, if you have any sensory issues or things you don't like? Oh my God, I've got mail. Oh my God, I've got mail? I've got mail, and it's from Gail's address. Mail says, Dear Mark, you may not know me, but my name is Tammy. I am Gail's daughter. Oh, ho, ho. Let me sit down for this. Tammy? I read the letter you sent my mother. I'm starting to think maybe my mom's neighbor to the south isn't as bad as she makes him out to be. In fact, I'm starting to like... I think I like that dirty tongue of yours. Would you like to... Oh my God. Put it to you doing... Oh, my Lanta. Woo! I'm going to save the rest of that for reading in on my personal time. Did you just mouth fart box? You caught me. I mouthed fart box. Interesting development. I need to process this. I need to do some yard work real quick. I need to process this. Tammy lives with their mom. I need to process this. Bye, Jeff. I don't really think you need water, so I really am not even going to bother with it. We'll make sure Queensley has some food real quick. She does. Interesting. Mark needs to invest in a new set of sheets. Busters, I like where your brain's at. I'm sitting here looking around at my farm in a new way. I'm looking at everything in a new light. I'm thinking things don't look so good around here. I'm thinking it might be time to make things look a little better around here. Mark, cold shower shit creek. I'm also thinking I should check in on my animals. Does anybody need anything? Out of grain. Horse. Oh. Oh, shit. Wrong button.
Holy shit.
Yo, Mars.
I just got here, but I definitely heard "Did you just mouth fart box" in the car, and I couldn't be more lost.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did you just mouth fart box? I think I did mouth fart box. I will neither confirm nor deny. Is this thing working? Hello? Is it already open? Okay, there it goes. Hi, Mars. How's it going? Mark going for the 3G. Wait, what's that mean? The 3G? You thinking like third base or something? What's 3G? 4G LTE? Going had a really fun class today. Let's go. Let's go. Grain, ground, and grandmas. Wrong answers only. Grain, ground, and grandmas. All right. Chickens are fed. Are the other chickens all right? Other chickens are just fine. Mushrooms watered. I need to do a little bit more watering. We're saving up for a combine. Fields are good. That one can actually be sprayed a second time. It is probably time to buy a better fertilizer sprayer, so we could do that today. Everyone always says students these days suck, but there's no way. I'm just lucky that my classes from the past 4 years have been great students. I sometimes think it's that meme, no, it's the children who are wrong. Let's go. I have never understood, like... I've never understood the children these days suck. Or like, variation of that. And I know that, like, partially, like, I've never seen anyone, like, ultra seriously say it, but I'm just like... Or even humans these days suck. Like... What makes you comfortable speaking so broadly about the, like, huge totality of wildly diverse people that fill up that group. Kids these days suck? Or are you depressed and working through your own shit? Like, nostalgic for a time that you're not actually remembering correctly? I don't know. To me, I think there might be some options. All right, we're going to send this truck to the store, and we're going to go buy a... All right, that's Siege driving to the... Siege is driving off to the shop. See ya, Siege. I'm going to go work on making this field a little bit bigger. Even if a kid sucks, it's a kid, and it's the adults in their life who have the responsibility to help them. And also just, like, I sucked as a kid. We all sucked as kids. Like, kids suck these days. You're doing the very, very difficult job of, like, interacting with a not fully formed human. Like, they're walking, like... They're so vulnerable to, like, you know, having, to forming, to being formed, to, like, being swayed, to being, I don't know. One thing I do understand is the post-pandemic problem, for sure, which is that students have become more reliant on flexibility and no submission for, or no punishment for not submitting stuff, etc. There's a small truth there. I think that's honestly just how on professors for not figuring out how to use that instead of just hating it. Yeah, I don't doubt that the pandemic definitely made some major changes to, like, the like general psyche. Kids these days suck. Your generation's the one who said, that's just boys being boys, and it's quote-unquote locker room talk. And like, no, I think maybe, you know. Anyways, it's kind of like we were talking about. Mars, we were talking earlier about nostalgia for the 90s, and this TikTok, Carly also saw it. This TikTok I saw, which was like, man, I wish I could go back and be a teenager when music like this was coming out, and then it was like a nostalgic song from the 90s. And then the response to that was like, I can tell you what it was like to be a teenager when this song came out. You know all those slurs that, like, don't really get used. It's like not cool to say anymore. Those got said a lot, a ton, all the time, way too much, constantly. All right, let's go see if we can pick up the we're gonna buy a new sprayer. So the new sprayer we're gonna buy is probably, unless there's something good on sale here, that's a header, cultivator. We're going to buy this fertilizer spreader here because it's insane for the value. It sprays 42 meters wide, despite being a tiny little thing. It's the only sprayer we'll need for like a good long while. Yo, mini sweets. Thank you for the sub. What the heck? The Prime sub.
Your channel has not been good to my wallet. Been finding too many games to pick up.
Well, I'm glad you used a Prime sub then. I would, I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you for the Prime sub. That's very sweet. What kind of games have you been interested in picking up now that you've watched them? Should I buy a little bit? We could buy like one here, right? buy 2. I think it technically holds like 3.5, but we'll buy 2. I just hate coming back to the shop to refill stuff. Or to buy more stuff. We're just going to dump this in. I love the disconnect of being mad at a new generation and not taking the responsibility for raising that generation. Since the beginning, it's been Sinora Wild Hearts, Oberdin, and Tunic, and I haven't started Tunic yet. Oh, Tunic. Oh, Tunic. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god, it's too heavy. We're popping wheelies. It's too heavy for my tractor. I started turning and nothing was happening because my wheels weren't touching the ground. Ah! This is going well. Oh, buddy. This is fine. I've got a little bit of contact with my front wheels depending on what kind of ground I'm on. We have to use the other tractor for this spreader. Mark, don't meth and drive? I don't know what you're talking about. If I hit the brakes, it's fine. If I hit the gas, our front wheels pop off. Oh, no, it's fine. All right, so that set us back like $25,000, but I think it's worth it. This sprayer is incredible. We'll test it out here in a little bit. I have to switch tractors for it though. So that is a little bit of a bummer. Ooh, maybe we don't have to try it. Maybe I'll put a worker on it and we'll see if the worker can handle it. We'll see. All right, so this is the field that never actually got fertilized. So, oh, that's definitely going to be too wide. We need to go like over here. Does this thing get lowered? It does. Oh god, it doesn't turn. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm putting a worker on it. This thing is insane. A worker can definitely handle this better than me. Ah, shit. I forgot that we have this to do, though. Streamlabs coming on a little strong. Gotta remove some trees here. Our little farm's kind of growing. We got new fields popping up everywhere. I can't wait to do new, to figure out a place for new, I think it might, well, I don't know where exactly. I can't wait to figure out where to put a ton more animals. Can't wait to eventually build a place to actually store all our tools. Mark, you missed a spot? Hey, Carly. Get back to mowing. Take a lap. Can you get horses? You can get horses and you can ride them. Yep, both. Yep. Am I back from the store yet? You got back from the store. You did a great job. Or did I run out of cigarettes and never came back? I actually didn't see you. You left the car at the store, the tractor at the store. Maybe you did. Still driving up from Florida. I only get 5 miles an hour. It's going to take a minute. Can you be a horse girl? You can be whatever you want to be, Caitlin. And yes, in this game, you can be a horse girl. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what do we do to make this place more, you know, hospitable a little bit? If maybe I got the option of bringing some company over. What do we do to make it hospitable? I should probably get heat of some sort. Thinking, what do we do to make this place Tammy friendly, you might say? What do we do? You know, not that it's gonna get there. I'm just thinking it's crazy how it's crazy how things make you think this way. All of a sudden, one little letter, and now I'm thinking, how do I make this place better? What would I think of it from an outside perspective, you know? Bonk? What do you mean, bonk? I'm saying if I got a new friend, I would want my friend to have a nice time while staying at Casa de Shit Creek, if you will. I'm just saying, you know, if I'm being friendly, and then we're getting friendly, then, you know, like, we better have a place to get I mean, I don't know that my small little cabin's gonna cut it, maybe. That's all I'm saying. A love swing? A love swing is crazy, Busters. Let me look for a love swing mod in Farming Sim. Yeah, 1 second. Let me look for a love swing mod. Casa de Shit Creek is such a funny thing to say out loud. How can you confidently say the words Casa de Shit Creek? I have a feeling you guys are kind of like laughing at what I'm doing here. This is Casa de Shit Creek. Shit Creek, Lower Shit Creek Farms, if you will. What do you mean, how can you say it with a straight face? Bitch, this is my life. Say it with a straight face. I live here. We're gonna need a bigger cabin. I like where your head's at, first off. I like where your head's at. I like what you're thinking. How did our worker do on that field? Well, not very good, it turns out. Excuse me? You just stopped in the middle? I'll tell you what, these Gen Z kids these days, you hire to do a job, they just think they're done halfway through. I tell you what, this generation of workers, they don't know what they're up to. Tell you what. There's a middle section here that also needs sprayed, actually. I think this thing's handling a little bit better with a little bit less weight in it. Yeah, it's working great. Bathtub Jen Z. Mark turning 50 Shades Shit Creek. All right. Did you say bathtub? Mark better make sure he's ready for Tammy. He wouldn't want to be up Shit Creek with a limp paddle. Excuse me, Bitter Blue. I've never had a limp paddle a day in my life. Limp paddle? Who are you? I don't know if you're aware of the lore. I got super powered sperm. And I have a super powered thing. Mailbox. Thing. Here's my thought. You know, is it too early to think about upgrading? I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Listen, that's got more space in it for sure. I'm thinking I could save for a combine, sure. Combine's fun. Combine's good for harvest. You know what else is fun? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Fuck it. All right, it's time to get rid of this other thing. Tiny house. See ya. Left a kind of ugly spot. Oh, God, I have my sleep doormat. We'll sell the doormat, too. I don't need a doormat. All right, that's a start. That's a start. Still looking a little rugged around here. Maybe we do a little... Listen, I've got a friend. Oh, my God, there's an idea. There's an idea. Maybe we give ourselves a little outdoor time. Chance to grill out. There's an idea. This is an ice cream cart. What the fuck is this? We're not buying an ice cream cart. Oh my God. A scarecrow. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, you got to make it look like you have fun sometimes, right? I have, you know, that's probably for another day. We can chuck it right there. Listen, I have fun. I have hobbies. We gotta make it look like we got hobbies. I can buy a $69 basketball. Excuse me? Of course I'll buy a $69 basketball. What do you mean? It would be my pleasure. Can I throw the basketball? Oh my God, I can throw the basketball. Oh my God, I about made the basketball. The basketball's a little flat. Back in my day, I was lead scorer of the JV team. We're going for 3. Not great. Not great. I'm gonna make one eventually. We're practicing free throws. You gotta take 3 dribbles. Boom, boom, boom. Then you crouch, and then as you come up, you throw. It's all in the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, crouch. There it is. Gotta dip your hand in the cookie jar. Dip your hand in the cookie jar. Dip your hand in the cookie jar. Follow through, right? Mark. Wait, shit. Follow through. 1, 2, 3, crouch. Release. That was... Wow. Crazy the winds they got here out in the middle of the woods. Crazy, the wind out here is something fierce. That was a wild little wind. Oh, we're good at this. We're good at this. Interesting technique. I don't know. This looks a little more homely, right? I don't know if that's even the right word. That looks a little more... I probably ought to park my vehicles in a better place. I'll keep thinking on it. I'll keep thinking on it. Some stiff netting. That's some stiff something. Exclamation joke. Something's stiff. I'll just out here driving. Just driving. Just driving. Think about what that letter said. I like your tongue. You can put it to use. Doing in my... And that's just all I'm thinking about. Clearly I've missed a bit. We got a letter this morning from Gail's daughter, Tammy. Ah, yes, dribbling, aka telekinetically slamming the basketball into the ground repeatedly. Dribbling. That's not the only thing dribbling weight is. That's weird. That's fucking weird. I gotta stop. Tony clipped the shot? Hell yeah. I hope it was the make. Hope it was the make. Not the miss. Tammy trying to dribble Mark's basketball. Listen, it ends in an unclear way. It ends with a suggestion. It doesn't end with anything clear. I'm probably going to write back to her tonight or tomorrow. I got to figure out what I want to say, though. I got to figure out what I want to say. And I kind of got to figure out how I want to say it, because I don't know that I want Gail reading it. Then again, maybe that's half the fun. I don't know. I got to figure out what I want to say. Mark only have one basketball. I've got two others, two other blue ones, but those are in storage. They're blue colored. Hi Arsh, how's it going? When are you going to start your Tears of the Kingdom playthrough? Hey, that's a great question. I am probably not going to start it particularly soon, and I'll walk you through my math. My wife is currently pregnant. We're going to have a baby in May, and so I'm going to be slowed down a little bit I'm going to take a paternity leave, etc. I'm going to be slowed down a little bit for playing games for a little bit after that. I also am not going to play Tears of the Kingdom as my next Zelda game. I'm going to play something different. I don't know which one. I know which one, but I'm not saying which one. I'm going to play a different Zelda game first because I want to get a larger... I want to get a better understanding of the Zelda universe and Zelda in general. So there's that. He knows which one. And so when am I going to play that other one? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm hoping sooner rather than later, which is not particularly helpful, but I'm thinking hopefully this year if I can make it work. I'm thinking this year. Maybe, yeah. And that's about the full state of the, that's about the state of the question. It's a question I've gotten a couple times. Can you tell? Hi, Time. How's it going? He knows which one. Tell us. I'm sure it's really disappointing as a Zelda fan to tune in, watch me do farming, and then be like, yeah, I'm not going to play Tears of the Kingdom this year. Or particularly soon anyways. Probably a little bit of a bummer to tune in. Ryan, I have the Zelda encyclopedia called Hyrule Historia. Whichever one you play, I can share some fun facts. Imagine being a Death's Door fan. Yeah, and having an entire cult union behind you, the first ever of its kind. Imagine that. Imagine how rough that would be. Having converted an entire group of people to your aid. It seems terrible. It seems super rough. Sorry, Zelda fans, I'm busy role-playing as Farmer Shit Creek. I'm a natural-born leader. It's true. Congratulations. Hope for the best for upcoming kid. I only wish it to be Zelda Ocarina of Time series because it's my favorite of the bunch. I love it. I love it. Your favorite's Ocarina of Time. Oh, that's lovely. Did you play Ocarina of Time? Was it like one of your first Zelda games, or? I hear that, Luke. I hear you're a little bit closer. I hear you're not particularly far off. Many years ago as a child on the 3DS. I have no regrets in life, but I do regret that my parents wouldn't let me get a DS or a 3DS. Because I would have loved to continue my handheld obsession in like high school. I had a Game Boy Advance and I loved it so much, and the chance to get a DS would have been fantastic. Or 3DS. Hi, Duke. How's it going? I'm thinking my 2DS right now, best of both worlds, but that'd be like owning a BlackBerry right now. I don't really need one. Now I got something else that'll do all that for me. I have 3 goals in my lifetime. Get Ryan more into Zelda, get Ryan to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and get Ryan to play Chrono Trigger. I could deal with some farming and dirty country innuendo roleplay streams in the interim. RJ. I love you. We got to talk about some goal setting if those are the 3 goals in your life. Oh, you said in this lifetime. Okay, those aren't your only 3 goals. I was like, nothing wrong with any of those goals. Well, you might want to consider some other ones too. You don't have to have goals. Goals are, you know, what you make of them. But those are just some of them. I got it. 3DS was a great time. Peak of Nintendo, no debate. Maybe except for the Wii. Interesting. I got to tell you, my parents were playing the long game, though. They were like, Ryan, a.k.a. Indigestion, someday you will have a YouTube channel where you play all those games you never got a chance to. We're just doing you a favor. My goal is to get up and eat some toast. That's a good goal. Chat, what are your life goals? Not your make Ryan play goals, but what are your life goals? Life goals? Is that too deep for 3:32 on a Wednesday afternoon? Life goals? Probably too deep. Probably too deep. Never mind. Let's do video game goals. I want to beat P5. Graduate without burning myself out completely. Good goal. Good goal. Goals in this economy? Trade somebody for a Hearthian Headlights card. Be a happy father. Live modestly. I love that. Ooh. Dude, this is the most relaxing job. It's also so satisfying. No job in farming sim is more satisfying than plowing. I mean, getting the lines wrong is so dissatisfying, but getting them right is so satisfying. Game goals, play less video games. I respect that. Finish Sekiro. Find and cultivate a relationship with someone I love and have children. I love that. Main story of Daggerfall. I think we'll just leave these trees here. They won't be a problem, right? Kidding. Cool. This is crazy, but I think I'm gonna leave the rest of the this work here for another day. We're starting, which is good. We need to do more of it, but we'll get there. I'm gonna keep the time moving. I'm gonna go forward. I think everybody here is chilling. Aiming goal is finish BG3 before I die. Megan and I were talking about that yesterday. I was like, I can't wait for Megan to see some really, really late game stuff. She was like, we're never going to. And I was like, no, we take it one day at a time. And frankly, I feel like the bounce on this ball is just a little wrong. Any day we get to play is a good day. And if we don't get it all the way finished, that's okay too. Yeah, that's a weird bounce. That's a weird bounce. You got to hit it right in the corner. Jesus Christ. Gotta use the glass. Use the glass, Ryan. Wait. Mark. That's using the glass. You see that? That's not using the glass. That's not using the glass. What point are you at in your co-op playthrough? We're like 10 hours through, 10 hours in. It's minor spoilers to say. But yeah, actually, maybe I'll just say the name of what we've encountered. We are currently we just finished meeting Auntie Ethel. I would say meeting and then a little bit more with Auntie Ethel. Which was a ton of fun. Really, really, really good. No spoilers about anything. Please don't say anything because people in chat who want to play the game don't need to know anything. No spoilers, no information. But we're going to need grass sometime soon. Oh, God, we're going to need grass like now. We're about out of grass. Shit. Okay. Well, there goes all our money. That's okay. Leave this here, and we got to go take this sucker to town. So I'll take Siege. You can go ahead and drive this to town, right? Siege, drive it to town. We'll pick up a new piece of information. Target is unreachable. I call bullshit. Siege, are you just refusing to do work? Drive to town. Target is unreachable. There you go. All right, real quick, we're going to do some chores around the house. Also, I wrote a letter to Tammy last night. I got out my best pen on my best paper, and I sat at my new table in here. You can't really see in it, but that's good because you guys don't want to see what's going to go down inside of it. And I wrote down a little letter. Dear Tammy, I am very pleased to make your pen pal acquaintance. I would be even more pleased to get the chance to meet in person someday. Come south to the farm whenever you get a chance, and I can show you ... around the place ... and maybe even more ... I'm thinking I'm not very good at this whole sexting thing. Put it in there, hope the mailman takes it away, and we'll see what she thinks. Anyways. Tractor on top of the boulder kills me. It's there for decoration. There for decoration. Are you romancing anyone in your co-op playthrough? I don't think we're far enough yet to do that. I don't know if I will, and I don't know if Megan will either. I don't know who she likes yet. She also hasn't even met some of the, some of the characters. And there's one that I really, really like that I think she would also like, but we haven't met yet, so. Not far enough. The BG3 Sec speedrun is under 2 minutes. Yeah, well, the most recent session we played, it was like a 3-hour session, and we reloaded like 17 times because we were trying so hard to accomplish something, and we kept failing. And so we had to reload like truly 7 times to make it happen. And we still failed. And so then we just said, fuck it, we'll just move on. It was a lot of fun, though. I feel that. Oh my God. It was so painful and also so funny. I talked about it in one of the BG3 videos, and I won't say more because of spoilers, but I talked about it in one of the videos, and it was an insane set of occurrences. Are you talking about the best companion? I don't know. What's your opinion of the best companion, I guess, you know? If Megan doesn't like the best companion, or the companion I'm thinking of, when we meet her, I will absolutely romance her during Meg's playthrough just so I get a chance to romance her because I haven't romanced her and I'm super curious how it goes, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Still good there. You guys need water. It's getting low, so we'll do that today. We're on the same page, Luke. Absolutely. I know your opinions, and I agree with them. I just haven't had a chance yet. Strawberry has to go to class, and I don't wanna. You got this, Strawberry. A little pain now for a lot of worth later. You got this. Romance and who? We're not saying for spoiler reasons, because it's a spoiler. Because of spoiler. Because of redacted spoiler. Redacted spoiler. Redacted. But there are a couple context clues there that should provide a little info. But also, if you want, you can DM me, RJ, and I can tell you. Or, shit. There we go. Make sure you get some water. Perfect. You don't agree with all of them? Your opinions about companions in BG3? Yeah, I think you hate one who I really love. Like, really love. Because you're wrong. My opinions on the companions really changed throughout the playthrough? Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. All right, there we go. We got, let's see here. Everything's watered. It's 3:40, chat. I need to be off in 10 minutes, okay? Remind me. Everything's watered. We need to buy a mower today. Everything's fed. It's January. Nothing sells well in January, right? We do have some oat. When does oat sell? Shit, right now. Okay, perfect. We'll do that. We'll sell the oat. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about Cocoon Shadowlink. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's really good. I would like to play it. I think it would be a lot of fun to maybe tackle in one stream someday. That could be good. Bye, Luke. See ya. Ooh! Wild oats are in season. Underrated comment, Siege. Underrated comment. Alright, we're spinning around so we can get the oats. Now here's the question. Do pigs eat oats? Because if they do, we could also technically just feed them to pigs. Pigs do not appear to eat oats. So fuck me sideways with a stick. Horses do, though. Horses are horses are the last thing to get, though. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to sell oats. I'm also going to, once we can buy our next combine, I'm going to get bees. Remind me to get bees. Once I can buy the next combine, I'll get bees. But I got to get this combine for 160K before I can do anything else. Evo is 120 shots from cards? Holy shit. Why have the horses? Is horse meat expensive? Horses in this game are not... You can sell them as animals, but you have to spend time training them. They're the one animal in the game... The animals in this game are actually pretty varied. Like, chickens are very easy. You supply wheat. You don't even need to give them water. You just give them wheat. They make eggs. That's an increase in money. It's great. They also breed, so you can sell chickens, but chickens themselves are not worth very much, so it's kind of a little weird. Sheep are very similar. You give them grass or hay. They produce wool. Very simple. They will reproduce, etc. Pigs are different. Cows are different. Both have a level of complexity. I've never done pigs, so I actually don't know. And I've never done cows, but I've seen some of it. Cows require a mixed food where you have to, in order to get the best productivity, you mix together... I think it's silage, hay, and grass or something like that. They also require straw for bedding, I think. But they can produce milk. They produce shit, which is they produce slurry, which is an actual fertilizer product, which is nice. So that's like a whole level of complexity. Horses are interesting because horses are just which one am I selling this at? You turn them, you buy them, they're untrained, you ride them, they get trained. You ride them every day, they get trained. And then you sell them more when they're trained. Sell them for more when they are trained. They're a little funky. Bees are also really easy. They just produce honey and increase productivity. Yeah. Bees, there's bees in this game, and it's really fun. And I honestly should have gotten them forever ago. 15,000 from our oat harvest, which is pretty good. Sold at the peak price. Real quick, let's do this. Let's have this worker drive this vehicle back, because I want to try and buy a mower real quick. That's going to be the next thing we do. All right, drive us back. Cool. Let's get a mower for this thing. Oh, we got to wait on the front of this thing? Oh, Jesus, there's a wall right there. I could jam to a good horse girl game. Oh my God, Carly. It's not a good game, but I have to tell you something. There's a game that came out a couple years ago when I was just starting streaming. I wish I remembered what it was called. If Megan was here, she would remember. That a friend of ours got really into. Let me see if I can even explain this to you. The game required you to have an invite to... The game required that you get an invite from someone to be in it. Like, it was a world where you rode horses. And to get into it, someone in the game had to vouch for you. And if they vouched for you, you could enter this Minecraft-like world where random horses could be caught and then trained, and then you could ride them. And it was this big old open world. And it was the jankiest game of all time. What was that game, Tub? Dinks played a lot of it. And it was the weirdest little tiny community. And the drama on their website, the drama on this tiny, terrible games website was insane. Like, it reached a little bit of popularity where people who knew about, like, so people who knew about it would come in and, like, fuck with people. Like, somebody would get an invite, and then from that invite, they would go in and, like, mess with people's horses or something. And, like, the website looked like it was from '98. Absolutely. God, I wish I knew what that game was called, because I would love to show you a picture of it. It's so weird. I don't know if that game still exists. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. If we could get a back and front mower set here and here. All right, we're going to try buying it. I might resell it if it doesn't work on my tractor, because I think it might not. $30,000 down the drain. Is that where Frank's came from? I think so. Oh, no. This is what I was questioning. Is this not going to work? Oh, shit. So our tractor doesn't have the linkage needed to run this up front. Okay, so that means we need to reload the game because I just saved. Is Starshine Legacy the game? No, this looks way too put together for the game. Way too put together. There goes my immersion. Sorry. I love niche internet forum community drama. It's incredible. I hope. Megan is listening to stream, I think, downstairs. I hope she remembers. Open world horse game. No, I don't know what it was. Like, it looked so bad. The game Dinks played, exactly. Do you remember, Meg? Do you remember what it was called? What was it? I'd recognize it if I saw it, but I don't know what it was. Does this thing mow the entire width, or does it just... Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're going to try this. It's 50K, though? Oh, my God. We're going to be broke. 4 meters, 7 meters. We're going to try it. This is the part where you got to test stuff out. Ryan, what's up? Ryan, pay attention to me. What's up? Right now, what's up? First off, I know that's generally the subtext of like hanging out in a Twitch stream. You just made it the... You got it. Horse aisle 3. You just made it the main text. You got it. You got it, Tub. You're a genius. Horse aisle 3. It's worse than you would imagine. This is the world. This is the world that you're in. You're just in a world. You just ride horses. Horse aisle 3. Tub, you're a fucking genius. I'm about to buy it. I'm about to play it. Nah, there's too many good games to play for me to be doing meme games like that. I want to ride horses on horse aisle 3. Okay, we're going to check and see if this works real quick. Oh, baby, does it work? Let's go. You see that mowing? You see that mowing? That's good shit right there. Too many good games to be playing to do meme stuff like that. Like Farming Sim. Siege, you didn't get very far, dude. Oh my God, Siege, you hit the sign. Siege is my driver. Siege is the person I hire to just drive places. Siege, what the fuck? You started there. You ended here. Exclamation T Creek in the chat. Yes, Megan, it had the worst website. The worst website. Hi, Tub, it's high on my mind, I promise you. High on my mind. Ah, shit, I gotta get off here. It's 3:53. All right, gamers, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna have to pause literally right here. Thanks for hanging out. That's gonna do it for Farming Sim today. Tune in next time to see what happens with Tammy and me. Might be a little R-rated stream. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.